guys, it's Colm here, back with another video, and today I'm explaining something. A Fnaf 4 thing. So, many of you might have heard this, but if you go to the TV in one of the mini games, I can't remember which one, it'll say Fredbear and Friends 1983, and it'll show a commercial before it. That commercial consists of all the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 characters. So, yeah, basically, I think that, 1, those characters originated out of Fredbear's Diner, which was the original diner before Fnaf 2. Guys, I also want to just point out something. 1983. Do you get that? That this bite is not the bite of 87. This was the bite of 83. Something completely different. Now, no one really knows this yet, and just because some famous YouTubers say, "Bite of 87 revealed," does not mean it's true. This is the bite of 83. It says so in the picture. There's no doubt that it's 83. Now, this picture I'm providing you doesn't show it very well, but if you go online or play the game yourself, you will see it. It's 83. Which means that Fredbear bit this child in 1983. So the bite of 87 is still unknown. And if our timeline is correct, the bite of 87 is at the Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Because if the paycheck says 87. So this Five Nights at Freddy's 4 obviously takes place before Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And Fredbear's Diner takes place before Five Nights at Freddy's 2. So, wow, mind blown, right? So basically, one of the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 animatronics did the bite of 87, probably. Okay, another thing I want to talk about is, there's no way to prove this, but this is just my idea. I think Fredbear and Spring Bonnie, I think Scott originally meant them to be a newer version of Springtrap and Golden Freddy. I meant an older version, but there's no way to prove that. Okay. So if this was the bite of 83, then this puts us all the way back to step 1, which is who did the bite of 87. We have no idea. But it could still be Mangle or Foxy. Those possibilities are not out because it can't be Fredbear. Because, it's a different timeline. Okay, another thing I want to explain is after the minigame where Fredbear bites your head off, there's an animatronic called Nightmare. And Nightmare is Fredbear. It's just that he gets more scared of Fredbear because Fredbear bit his head off. So basically, the Fredbear turns into Nightmare after that mini game showing what happened. And you are in a hospital because your head got crunched a little bit. So all of these mini games are flashbacks, and all of when you're in that room, that's just a nightmare. The whole thing is just a nightmare because you're asleep. And the proof is, if you look behind you, sometimes in the Fnaf 4 thing, next to the bed you'll find a dresser thing with, sometimes it has flowers, sometimes it has pills, and sometimes it has this like weird hospital thing. You'd recognize it if you saw it. So this kind of proves that you are in a hospital, and all of this is a nightmare. And when you see that you always end up at Fredbear's Diner, there is proof now, pretty much proof, that Freddy and his friends originated from Fredbear's Diner. Alright, I'm boring myself talking. Basically, this was a little theory or theories, and yeah, I just want to say one more thing. A lot of people think it's 1987, and even though it says 1983, somehow it's 1987. No, Scott put this in the game. He meant this to be seen. There's no doubt that this is 1983. There's no doubt. You can't deny it anymore. There's just so much proof. Alright. Bye, guys.